Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your October 2022 read. This is for Aquarius Sun and or Moon. This flew out, father figure on the other side, grandfather, uncle, etc., or just our heavenly not just our heavenly Father, and or someone holding like a father figure. It's Aries here, holding the Holy Grail of truth, the Akashic records, if you will. All right, Aquarius, let's see what's happening for October. So as the seasons change, we realize that we change, of course, always, you know, the seasonal changes, like, okay, now for those of you who experience seasonal changes, we're talking, sweater weather change, we're talking makeup change, we're talking hair, things change on the external. But we also find ourselves not realizing how much internal changes happen within, right? Within and without. Okay? So, the external changes are pretty much instantaneous. However, the internal changes of Mother Earth, which we're only a physical body, right? A spirit in a physical body. The spirit of Mother Earth and all that she contains, which is the world, the universe, within us, we find that the internal changes that take place is what we look back on as more of a progression, right? We look at certain things as an example. We'll look back a year ago and say, oh, wow, I have progressed. I have learned a lot. I have changed, right? That's what we intend. We hope that we've made some progress. It's a progression. And it's similar, the internal changes, the progression of self is similar to that of the progression of a mother who bears a child of 9 months. That takes 9 months. So understand that an inner change that happens within us all varies between each and every one of us, but also the work that you do on yourself also enables you to see the progression over the course of time a little easier, and sometimes not. What is hidden must be kept to oneself. Okay. I'm using my go-to, the Gilded Tarot Royale. Let's get started. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Okay. We have the High Priestess, the King of Wands, and the Strength. So we have a Leo, Aries, Sag, potentially, that you're dealing with, or even a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But let's not focus and hone in on what the reading truly means for us. We need to see how these two cards in the middle of the Leo, Aries, Sag is a sense of evolving. This could be an Aquarius rising and or moon here, right? And we do have the strength of one's resolve, praying and hoping and wishing for perhaps the changes of one's true nature to take place. It could be, like I said, a Leo, Aries, Sag who is evolving and changing as we speak in terms of the way that they are acting and taking hold of their senses, if you will. Things are evolving and one is praying for some changes to happen. It could be you, Aquarius, or it's a Leo, Aries, Sag, who is also wanting to rise above, emotionally rising above certain things that we have prayed for, wished for, hoped for, right? And this is a leveling up. There's no doubt the action of leveling up is truly very spiritually so. We have a masculine Four of Swords where let's just call it like it is. Someone is really pondering and contemplating, meditating their own truth. Praying, wishing, and hoping. I don't know. I heard that song, right? In that movie, My Best Friend's Wedding. I don't know why that came to me, but it has significance to someone out there. Okay? And then we have the heart of the matter, which is, okay, well, where do we start? Where do we start? Where do we go from here? I'm grounded. I'm whole. I'm thinking about where my next my true north, right? She may be praying about her purpose. You may be contemplating your purpose on this earth or another's, and the elevation of one's highest truth. Okay, let's look at the Light Seers deck real quick and get more intel for Aquarius. So someone's really thinking about what maybe they are thinking of how they want to speak to you from the heart, or they are thinking about the future and what it's going to look like with you, right? And or are we going to utilize I mean, this could be a pregnancy that's someone is putting in embryos, and an embryo actually takes flight. I really also feel that. An embryo takes flight. Someone's been praying to get pregnant. If that's true, Aquarius, then you get pregnant. Look at that. But I also feel, more importantly, that someone is really recalibrating the masculine. A masculine is reassessing their lives, right? From what their heart wants and what their mind says, right? Someone in the public eye or likes to entertain. They love the public. They love going places, doing things. Maybe something slowed someone down for a minute. Maybe it's a heart issue. Not going to say it's not. It could look like that. It could be that someone needs to take a little more time to, right, to figure out what they truly want in their heart. It could be for others, or the same masculine, we have what we think and how grounded, right? We have a grounding, if you will, of like someone's, this is all masculine here. Okay? And the feminine is praying and hoping and wishing, right? That. So if this is you as a couple, one is really praying and hoping and wishing that maybe your health gets better. Maybe they're praying for your health, your heart, etc. Right? So we go from a very active, because this is such a change, right? We go from the activities of a Leo, Aries, Sag, you know, being on point, let's go, go, go. And then we have someone who's taking a rest and figuring out what the next plan the plan is. What do I do now? So it could be something physical, something physical that has you, taking a minute to refine yourself from your body and soul and mind, your mind, body, soul. Yes, here it is. This is how it is. Mind, body, and soul. And someone's taking those prayers and saying, someone's got to slow down here. Spirit's saying it's time for a slowdown. It's time for maybe a new beginning of a different type of slowdown. Not only physical, but also maybe we want to do something different in our jobs so that it's not taking so much of our energy. Maybe someone's always on the go. And, this is the Page of Wands, is always on the go. And, right, these beautiful cardinals show up to tell us that Spirit's showing us that we need to, right? We need to change our ways or change something. Going out too much, partying too much. I don't see the partying as much as I feel it's just activities. I really do. I feel someone just loves to be out and about doing things, right? And then Spirit says, well, wait, we're going to need to, right? Look at that. Charging forth maybe a new venture. Maybe we should do something different. Someone is maybe praying that someone slows down but still is able to acquire the same financial abundance that they did once before, but perhaps, not as active. I feel someone's going from very physically active to slow down. Slow down. I feel that completely. Slow down. Your health takes a turn for a reason. Whatever it is, it's not urgent, no, but it is needed nonetheless. Someone's health needs to be, a change of mindset, a change of perspective, a change of how we see what's valued in our lives, what we value. We need to change the dynamic of how we've been constantly on the go, 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 and maybe stop for a minute to think of what is more important in our lives. We have the Lovers, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups, absolutely. We need to reestablish, there's reasons why we have the RE, retrogrades, reestablish, reassess, re-acknowledge, whatever that is to you, Aquarius, or someone that's near and dear to your heart here, Leo, Aries, Sag. We need to figure out what we can work together, work on the self to get to, Zeus, move over, to feel better. I'm still not feeling up to par. I'm not feeling right. Someone's in bed. Someone maybe needs to be in bed and they're not, right? It could be that also, that dynamic. An Aries, Leo, Sag may be needing to take a minute. And it's all about working too hard, working on stuff that doesn't matter, just for show. Or do we go? Where do we go? I heard that. Where do we go? So someone has, there could be, right? We are only resonating with what we can take with us. A very romantic, deep love here, relationship, where we have so much passion and drive and energy, and, you know, it's beautiful, right? But now we have to do the hard stuff. Now we have to get through the aches and pains and the dynamic here of, you know, seeing things from a higher perspective. Meaning, okay, so now we're out of, like, literally, and I'm going to say it, don't get mad, Aquarius, but we're out of the honeymoon phase and we're into the real diving deep. How much is the heart and the mind taking over in this relationship, right? Who's doing the work? Who's doing the work? And, you know, over the course of time, right? Like, we have to reassess truly what our mind and what our hearts want. And there's a conflict of interest here because we have to work now together. But someone's not cooperating. Maybe someone, you know, had to take time off to gather their strength again because something happened where, you know, it was like their energy's drained. We got the flu. We've got a cold. We need to chill. We need to reground. That's what happens. Spirit says you have to get back into healing your body. This is healing your body. And also the conflict of, okay, so now the honeymoon stage is over, right? And now what happens? Now are we fighting? Are we fighting or are we going to work together on this? Where's your heart and where's your mind? What do you feel and how do you feel? Do you know? King of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So now we have a fight. I don't know, maybe this is a conflict of interest between two men, Aquarius women out there, or men, who cares? Are we competing? Is there a competition? Is one out there to get as much as they can and the other not so much? The King of Pentacles is like, okay, let's go. What's next? Let's go. What's next? Let's do it. And the King of Wands is, yeah, I want to go for it and do it, but I don't know if I have enough of the essentials, I heard, in order to do it. So we have a couple that one feels like the world is your oyster. One feels like the world is their oyster and the other needs the strength to get up there, to level up to that mindset, because it's all a mindset. But are you getting the help that you need? Or is it a hindrance now? So I really, truly feel, Aquarius, that you're dealing with the honeymoon phase is over and now we really need to get to the grit. The gritty, the real, we got to get down to the real, to the dirt. The phase of a relationship that exposes all of the truths. The phases of, well, I don't agree with that. And how do we compromise? We're totally different people. We're two different people trying to move this relationship along. But we're doing it. One's doing it with the head and one's doing it with the heart. One's more grounded, the other's more logical. I'm not saying that the King of Pentacles isn't a logical, realism. Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we have a connection that's very different in so far as their beliefs, their values, their true north, and what their heart wants and what their other parts want. So we have to really dig deep and be truthful. There needs some truth telling here. Someone's not happy. Look at this. Someone's not happy. The feminine's not happy. I think, sorry, but Aquarius, someone in a relationship here, after the honeymoon phase is over, is like wanting to walk. Someone wants to walk and the other doesn't want them to walk. So a convo has to happen. The truth has to come out about how we really feel in this relationship, in this union. Is someone more, oh, well, I just want it to continue to be, like every night hookup night? Or are you going to do the real work? Can you do the real work? Seriously, you're being guided now to see the yin and the yang of this relationship. Literally and figuratively. And you have two different dynamic duals that maybe you or someone else is contemplating a change, maybe. Okay, we looked at these. Someone is all about working hard and wanting money. And the other says, hey, let's go on a vacation. I want to travel. I want to see the world. But you're leaving. Why are you leaving? Someone wants to go. Someone's heart is not in the same place it was when you first met. I'm so sorry, Aquarius. And if you want to play, I'm sorry, but I have to say it. Don't play the martyr, the victim. If you're unhappy, have a convo and make it either work or let one go. We, as humans on this earth, change constantly. We need to change in order to learn. And the thing that happens, we sometimes outgrow others' ways of thinking, ways of feeling, ways of knowing that deep in your heart that if you're going to detach, Aquarius, because all air signs love to detach. It's not that we do it on purpose. It's just our nature. And someone else says, well, I don't feel the same way you do. Here's Zeus. Zeus says, it's the Father that will help you to move into a higher plane of your truth. Okay? Zeus is the father. Zeus is Saturn. And and Capricorn, right? Capricorn, the ruler of Capricorn is Saturn. And you have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. Here's the king. You have a father figure. And then you have a younger figure, right? You can see the two, right? I don't know. Is someone that you're dating, that you're with, is a father not accepting of someone or would not accept of someone that you're dating or that you're with? Because this, Aquarius, for some of you, this is you. And you're not talking about it, but Spirit's saying, could you please talk about it? Because we need to figure out what's going to happen here. Look at this. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yes, it's you. We need to talk about this before someone decides to walk. Sorry, I'm covering Zeus's face. Sorry, Zeus. He doesn't care. I'm telling you right now, stop, Aquarius. If this resonates with you, stop hanging around. Maybe a new love is just around the corner and you're settling for someone who just looks good on the external. But what about the internal? Are you changing, Aquarius? Are they changing? Take a really good look. I know that's a song. Take a look at yourself. Take what I call a mini life review. If you've been following me long enough, you know I talk about the mini life review so we can find the thread to one's heart. And not to to release that of the old belief systems and the egoic mindsets, like I said, family values, belief systems that need to be shed in order so we can really get to the heart of the matter here. Right? You want to be happy, extremely happy. And I'm going to say this, for those single Aquarians that are trying to get pregnant just to keep someone, might want to rethink that move. Okay, let's do the karma cards. Get some insight from the oracles. And I'm not joking. I felt it. I just felt it. And I'm not happy about it. Oh my gosh. Okay. The question is, what is good for you, Aquarius? I'm being so serious. What is good for you? There's caution. There's caution here. That all the fun and romance of a relationship and all the drama, that's fun for a minute. But the caution is, are you putting boundaries up? What limits are imposing your happiness? And or what, by not putting up boundaries, is not making you happy? You need to trust and have the trust of a child. If you are with child, you need to trust the child. And maybe the child has given you a heads up here about the relationships that you get involved in. You must trust like a child, because the child is all unconditional love and trust, and will tell you. Some of us are maturing and realizing, now maybe it's just one or both of you that are finally coming to grips with the fact that changes happen over the seasons, and can we make a full circle, complete life cycle with another based upon those challenges? It takes maturity. So we need to get more knowledge, wisdom, life experience so we can mature. What you're doing with another impacts others. If you have a child, it makes a huge difference in a child's life. How you choose the people, the places, and the things that you do in life. It's all or nothing. It's all about being realistic. It's all about serving others. What, you don't have to answer me. Just ask yourself, what and who have you served lately and why do you feel so undeserving? Please think about it. And more importantly, I want you to get to the heart of the matter. Because when the honeymoon is over, which is why I've been saying it for ages, eons, when you take sex out of the equation, you get the real deal. I send you so much love, so many blessings for strength to find your inner truth. And that truth comes from your heart. If you need me, I'm here for you. I send you so much love. Take care.